forth and a lot of meetings. Going out to the mound to talk to Mejia. And Reed Brignac is the batter with the bases loaded. Brignac has been intentionally walked twice in this game.
Call a walk-off wild pitch.
Last week we had a walk-off walk around baseball. The bases are loaded. The infield is in. The outfield is in as well. Bird leads off third. And Brignac a swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
If you could see Chooch at second base, tell him to calm down and relax a little bit. That's the biggest thing is the pressure's on the pitcher right now. I know guys want to be aggressive and want to be that guy who gets that big hit right now, but relax and look at an area for you to drive a ball.
And swing at strikes. He has to come to you.
That's going to be key number 3.
The runners again take their lead. Now the 0-1 pitch. In the air to left field. That's going to do it. The Phillies are going to win the ball game here in the bottom of the 14th inning. A walk-off RBI single the opposite way by Reed Brignac. And the Phillies win it 6-5. It's the second celebration of the homestand. Well, they told him to settle down. He settled down and drove it to the base of the left field wall and brought home Marlon Byrd. And after 5 hours and 25 minutes, the Phillies are victorious as they win it 6-5 over the New York Mets. Well, we mentioned before, big game. They're all big at this point, the way these two teams have faced each other. It's a 5-game series. At any point, you can grab the momentum and maybe walk away with this series. And the Phillies may have just done that with this victory here tonight.
You know, and this is just a swing right here. He relaxed, stayed through the ball. Like James said, get a pitch to swing at. That's a strike. Very nice pass and drove the ball to the outfield and got a nice game-winning single in the 15th inning.
And as soon as it left the bat, you knew. His teammates certainly did. Boy, he smoked that ball to the base of the wall. And Reed Brignac, the hero tonight, after 5 hours and 25 minutes, he brought home Marlon Byrd. And he's down to the field with Greg Murphy. Murph, take it away.
Yeah, it only took 5 hours and 25 minutes, but a victory for the Phils. And Reed, all you needed was a sac fly, but you drilled that ball. Take us through that bat. What pitch did you hit?
Well, I think it was a cutter in. I just, it's finally got one up that I can handle. I've been chasing a little bit my last couple of bats, so happy to get a good pitch over the heart of the plate and pound some barrel.
You know, wins like this, certainly you don't want to play 5.5 hours and end up losing a ball game. But this team continues to battle. Second walk-off win of the week. How important is that?
Well, our pitching was outstanding tonight. Especially the bullpen came in and threw up 0 after 0 after 0. So, I'm just happy to get a win for the fellas and get some sleep and move on to tomorrow.
How was the celebration out there on the field? Did you take any jabs into the chest?
I took a few.
Congratulations, Reed. Thanks for your time. Guys, back upstairs.
All right, Bert, thank you very much. And Reed is trying to get away from A.J. Burnett, who was looking for a little pie action. And Reed will take this. Our Chevrolet Players of the Game for tonight's ball game. The Phillies bullpen, what a job they did. They did not allow a run in 7 innings of relief of A.J. Burnett. 19 strikeouts tonight for Phillies pitching. 19 strikeouts as they win it by a final score of 6-5. Well, he got a pitch down out over the plate, and he drove it over the head of Eric Campbell, the left fielder. It brought home Marlon Byrd, and the Phils are victorious. Phillies down 2-0. They've had a little magic late in games. On this homestand, they won a game against the Padres in their final at-bat. Yesterday, Reed Brignac had a 2-run double in the 6th inning that broke a 2-2 tie, and the Phils added on as the night went on. Takes a breaking ball, and it's 1-0. Outfielders are deep all the way around from left to right. Not all the way back, and no doubles. That ball is pulled deep down the right field line. It is off the wall. It's a fair ball. Rollins around second. He's heading to third. Oh, he's going to stop. J-Roll with a double to lead off the inning, and he's just tied Mike Schmidt for the most hits in franchise history. Number 2,234 is an extra base hit.
Big piece of hitting right there. That ball didn't really hook. It stayed fair and drove it off the wall. Great way to start the bottom of the 9th inning.
Rollins getting a standing ovation from the crowd here tonight. That ball was just fair. So the tying run is coming to the plate. Mike Schmidt watching, smiling. Mike has been very outspoken even with us on Sundays, saying that he hopes Jimmy breaks it. And Jimmy with 2,015 games played behind Mike Schmidt, who leads the way at 2,404. Rollins will step to the plate, tied with Schmitty for the most hits in franchise history with 2,234. Mike set the record back in 1989, so the record has stood for 25 years. Rollins is 0 for 2 in today's ball game. He's grounded out to first. He's lined out to first. The fans have been great. They've anticipated this all day long. A standing ovation when Jimmy first came up today, and now getting louder as the first pitch comes in. And it's low, 1 ball and no strikes. It's almost as if Jimmy's trying to slow some things down. The 1-0 pitch. Change up 2-0. Jimmy's had a burst of energy ever since he stepped foot on the turf at Veterans Stadium his first time. Now the 2-0 pitch coming from Jackson. Foul ball. It's 2-1. You got a sense of his personality by watching some highlights of some of his swings during his senior year. Then you got a better sense of his personality when you met his dad James and certainly his mom Gigi. You can see where he gets it from. 2 balls and 1 strike. Low, ball 3. It's 3-1. So a good hitter's count. His first ever hit came on September 17, 2000. And now the 3-ball, 1-strike pitch to Rollins. A line drive toward right field. There it is! Jimmy Rollins is now the franchise leader in base hits with 2,235. A remarkable accomplishment. for a lifetime Philly player who at the age of 35 passes Mike Schmidt, and Mike Schmidt is the first to greet him out at first base. And here come the rest of his teammates. What an amazing moment here at Citizens Bank Park for young James, Jimmy Rollins. He's broken the record in 389 fewer games than Mike Schmidt. Certainly more at-bats than Schmidt had. But a remarkable accomplishment for a remarkable person. Reminiscent of Mike Schmidt and Jim Thome at the closing of the bet, where Schmidt raised the arm of Jim Thome as both stood at home plate.
The all-time hits leader, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Some people thought he was too small. As Bob Brookover wrote this week, some people thought that his swing didn't match that of a major leaguer at the beginning. And there's his wife, Jahari. What a great day. It comes on June 14, 2014. Just after 4:30 in the afternoon in the East, Jimmy Rollins is the all-time hits leader in Phillies history. So now he's going to calm his adrenaline a little bit and take a lead off first. Let's take a look at it one more time. Jimmy Rollins gets Edwin Jackson. Hitters count.
It's a fastball out over the plate. Hits it hard to right field. Again, he's swinging the bat really well right now. And I think he's got a really good weight balance and he's really allowing his hands to get through the zone and get the good part of the bat into the zone to square up the baseball.
There's Mike and Larry Bowen. Schmitty do it right away. He comes popping out of the dugout. Goes to get the bat. And in a passing of a baton, hands the bat to Jimmy Rollins up near first base. Rollins goes. The pitch to Bird is low. The throw to second not in time. Stolen base number 11 for Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy gets a good jump here. Actually makes that an easy stolen base. It made it look real easy with a fastball.
Began the inning by becoming the all-time hits leader in Philadelphia Phillies history. He got a high pitch. He drove it into right field. And it was all smiles after that. And of course, Mike Schmidt saying, hey, let's join hands. Pretty good scene here at Citizens Bank Park. We'll be back with the new pitcher right after this from Philadelphia. The ninth inning. Jimmy Rollins, the all-time leader in hits in Phillies history. He is homegrown through and through. See how young he was when he wore the number 29. Of course, making the All-Star team with Billy Wagner and Bobby Abreu. And the MVP. Who could forget the MVP award and all the gold gloves that he was able to rack up as a fantastic shortstop? But the culmination was the 2008 World Championship in a Phillies uniform. Today, he notched another milestone as the all-time hits leader. Rollins, the all-time record in Phillies history. He ran it into a hitter's count, too, Jamie.
He did, and he got a nice fastball up out over the plate. He was actually running away from him. And a nice humpback, or not even a hump, a nice line drive to right field.
Pretty smooth swing for Jimmy Rollins. Rollins congratulated by Mike Schmidt and all of his teammates after the hit. Career hit number 2,235, and he's down on the field with Murph.
Well, Jimmy, it was a milestone, a journey that was 14 years in the making, and it culminates today in the fifth inning. Just take us to that moment. It had to be pretty special. It certainly was special for everybody in the ballpark.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely special. I think everybody, outside get the joy a lot more than a person going through it. But, I've faced that one a number of times and been able to put some good at-bats together and find a way to get some hits. And, I appreciate the fact that he kept challenging me. He kept throwing fastballs, and it's like, if you're going to get it, you're going to get off my best pitch. And he got behind, and I was like, well, this might be my only shot today. Threw a 3-1 fastball up and away, and I was able to get the head around to it and drop it in between the second base and the right field.
You touch first base. The crowd certainly shows their appreciation, and then number 20 comes out, Mike Schmidt. What was that moment like? What was that conversation like before you got a chance to be congratulated by your teammates as well?
I was shocked. Actually, I looked down. He was coming up the line with the bat, and I was like, oh, that was a good one. I wasn't expecting that one. I knew they had something planned just because everybody's been asking me, what did I want authenticated, but I didn't expect that, so it was a nice surprise, and we exchanged some words, and a lot of good things in my career have happened just having conversations with him about hitting, and I've been able to apply some of his thoughts and the way he went about it, and it was just a pleasure to see him out there.
As you approach this milestone, it seemed like nothing was really phasing you. You were just kind of plodding along and getting your hits. Is that the way you approached it? Were you pressing at all? Did you feel the nerves when you got in the batter's box today?
No, I was, honestly more consumed with winning the ball game or losing the ball game than, the milestone itself. It was going to happen as long as I was on the field. Not sure when it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen. But most importantly, it's about winning the ball game. So that helps to keep things in perspective. If it's late in the season and, you're already clinched or you're already out of it, I think pressure, comes. But with it happening so early and us playing the way we are, I have a lot of other things to worry about, honestly.
Well, you said you wanted to do it in front of these fans. You wanted them to be a part of it. Pretty special that they were.
Definitely, everybody that showed up got a chance to, cheer, and those who didn't probably got a chance to cheer at home. But my dad was here, and it's funny, when I was younger, I got to see him break a record, set a record, and then break it, the record he just set. And my mother flew him out here for Father's Day. That was her Father's Day gift to him and myself. And I was able to get it done before he had to go back tomorrow. Well,
the best part about milestones is that they're to be reached and passed and then keep on going. You've got a lot of baseball left in you, do you not? Yeah, I hopefully do. I plan on it. We'll see what the gods have in store for me, but that is a good thing about milestones. Now you just keep pushing the envelope and hopefully in a winning fashion. That's the plan. All right, Jimmy, congratulations. Go enjoy it with your teammates. We appreciate it. Tom, let's send it back upstairs.
Well, there is Jimmy Rollins, his family, his wife Jahari, his daughters, his in-laws. To the right is his father James, who has been so supportive and has been such a big part of his life. And there he is right there. James and Gigi have been such an impact for Jimmy Rollins during the course of his career. There's the sweet swing of Jimmy Rollins, career hit number 2,235. It comes here on June 14, 2014. And then what follows is a quick game of bowling as his teammates congratulate him, and everybody's all smiles because not only does he get the record, but the Phillies get the victory.